Okay, good afternoon, second graders. Here is the story for our reading test. So in your Friday folder, remember, you have your reading test. It looks like this, okay? Stapled together. Actually, yours is just back to back, so it's just one page. But make sure you have it. Make sure you please put your name at the top. When we're finished, it goes into your Friday folder. Okay, so we are ready for the story, My Family. So I'm going to read the story, My Family, for us, and then we'll get started on our test. Remember, you can stop and pause after I give that test question and the answers, so you can choose your answer and then press it again and start right back up. Okay, My Family. I am Camilla. I live in Miami with my mother, Damaris, and my father, Roberto, and my brother, Rene. My mother came from Cuba. My father came from Puerto Rico. My mother and I go to school together. That's because she teaches Spanish in my school. When we are at home, I like to help her cook dinner. And those are the pictures, okay? Sometimes when my Grandma Marta comes to visit, I dress up and put on a show for her. Today she is teaching me a song. It goes like this. There once was a sailor of the sea who liked to play the guitar. When he remembered his faraway land, he picked his guitar and started to sing on the high sea, on the high sea, on the high sea. Rene is my little brother. Our friends and family come to the house for his birthday. We play games, eat, and sing happy birthday to him. So there's those pictures. She's dressed up for her grandma to sing a song, and there is her little brother's birthday party. Here is my family. Grandmother Marta and grandfather Rigoberto had 4 children. Almost all of them came to Rene's birthday party. Marta and Rigoberto, they had Andreas and Darlene. And they had children, and their children's name are Victor and Mar Isabel. Then there was Maria Irene and Victor. They had these children, Victoria, Valerie, Vanessa. And then there was Marticia and Miguel. And they had these children, Gabriella, Leticia. And then there was Damaris and Roberto. And their children were Rene and Camelia. Okay, so here is the chart that shows all the family members, and here is their picture of their whole family. Grandma came, did I get that right? Yep. Grandma came with Aunt Maria Irene and Victoria. Uncle Andres came with Victor and Mar Isabel. Aunt Marticia, Uncle Miguel, Gabriella, and Leticia came too. Soon the house was full. We played many games. Aunt Maria Irene showed us how to play hopscotch. Little Leticia put on a crown to dance. Grandpa Rigoberto danced with cousin Mar Isabel. So here are some pictures of the family members that came together for the birthday party. And then here they are dancing, and here, and she has her crown on. Okay? On Sundays, we go to church with Grandma. Then we all go to Aunt Marticia's and Uncle Miguel's house. After lunch, we play music and sing songs. Uncle Miguel plays the double bass. Uncle Andreas plays the violin. Aunt Darlene plays the piano. Victor plays the clarinet. And Mara Isabel plays the flute. So they have a very musical family. Here we go. After church, they go to Grandma's house. After dinner, they all play music. And then here they are playing some of their musical instruments together. We spend the rest of the day in the backyard. The grown-ups play dominoes while Uncle Andres tells funny stories. Gabriella and I sit on the porch and paint pictures. So after they eat and after they play music, then they spend the day together. They sit and they paint on the porch together. They tell funny stories and they laugh and have a good time as families. Okay, then here's the picture. Camilla with her daddy, with her papa. Okay? What I like best is when Papa takes us fishing. Most of the time, my hook gets stuck on a rock. I can't wait to catch my first fish. So that is her most favorite thing to do, is to go fishing with her Papa. Okay, that is our story. So let's get our paper out. Make sure your name is on it, and we'll start with our questions. Okay? Question number one. Question number one says, what is one way that Camilla's parents are different? How are her parents different? Different means not alike. They're different. Is it A, they live in different cities? Is it B, they live in different homes? Or is it C, they come from different countries? Okay, so what is one way that Camilla's parents are different? A, they live in different cities. B, they live in different homes. C, they come from different countries. You may pause while you think about that and answer your question. Okay, question number two. Question number two has this compare and contrast diagram, like what we did with the houses that we did, okay? So, Camilla, underneath hers it says, is a student. Her mother's is blank. That's the answer we're going to have to find. In the middle it says both, go to school. So we have Camilla's, we have what they do both, but we don't have mom's. So we're going to figure out what goes in that side for mom's. Which goes on the blank line? F is a teacher. G is a student. H likes to cook. So, how is her mother different? How is Camilla's mother different? Is her mother a teacher? That's F. Is it G, a student? Or is it H, likes to cook? How is she only different from Camilla? Okay? You may pause so that you may get that question answered. Okay, number 3. In this article or story, what do both Grandma Marta and Aunt Maria Irene do? What do they both do in the story? Do they both A, play the piano? Do they both B, tell funny stories? Or do they both C, teach Camilla something? So, in the story, what do both Aunt Marticia and Aunt Maria Irene do? What do they do? A, do they both play the piano? B, do they both tell funny stories? C, do they teach Camilla something? You may pause and get your answer. That one's a little tricky. Okay, number 4. How is Letitia's dancing different from other family members' dancing? How is Letitia's dancing different from other family members' dancing? F, she dances with a crown. G, she dances with Grandpa. H, she dances in her bare feet. How is Letitia's dancing different from the other family members' dancing? Letitia's the little girl, the tiny little girl. F, she dances with a crown. G, she dances with Grandpa. H, she dances in her bare feet. Okay, you may pause so you can come up with your answer. Hey, number 5. What is the purpose of the chart on page 48? Why did I show you that chart that had Grandma and Grandpa's name, and then it had their kids' names and their kids' names? What was the purpose of that chart? Is it an invitation to Renee's party? That's A. Is it B? It shows how Camilla's family fits together? Or is it C? It lists all the people who live in Camilla's neighborhood. Okay, what is the purpose of that chart? A, it's an invitation to Renee's birthday party. B, it shows how Camilla's family fits together. C, it lists all the people who live in Camilla's neighborhood. You may pause so you can get your answer. Okay, number 6. What is different about the way Camilla's 2 uncles make music? What is different about the way Camilla's 2 uncles make music? F, they play different songs. G, they play on different days. H, they play different instruments. So, what is different about the way Camilla's 2 uncles make music? F, they play different songs. G, they play on different days. H, they play different instruments. You can pause so that you can get your answer. Hey, number 7. After playing music on Sundays, what do Camilla and her family do? So, after playing music on Sundays, what do Camilla and her family do? A, go fishing. B, have lunch. C, play and talk in the backyard. So after they play music on Sundays, what do Camilla and her family do? A, go fishing. B, have lunch. C, play and talk in the backyard. Pause so that you can think about that and get that answer. 8. Instead of playing dominoes with the grown-ups, what do Camilla and Gabriella do? So, number 8. Instead of playing dominoes with the grown-ups, what do Camilla and Gabriella do? F, go fishing. G, paint pictures. H, play hopscotch. So instead of playing dominoes with the grown-ups, what do Camilla and Gabriella do? F, go fishing. G, paint pictures. H, play hopscotch. Okay, you may pause so you can get that answer. Okay, number 9. Why did the author of this article or the story use pictures? Why did the author of this article use pictures, real pictures? A, to show real people and places. B, to show make-believe people and places. C, to show both real and make-believe people. Think about it. Number 9, why did the author of this article use photos? Why did he use real pictures? A, to show real people and places. B, to show make-believe people and places. C, to show both real and make-believe people. You may pause so that you may answer your question. And number 10, How do the photos in this article help the reader? How do the pictures in this story help you? Okay. F, the photos show that this article is very old. G, the photos give more details about the topic. H, the photos tell about a different topic than the words do. Okay, think about that one. How do the photos in this article help you, the reader? F, the photos show that this article is very old. G, the photos give more detail about the topic. H, the photos tell about a different topic than the words do. Okay, so that is the last question. You may pause it so that you can answer that. If you need to go back and listen to any of the questions again, feel free to listen to the story and listen to the questions again. And that is our reading test for today. You have a good day.